Hey, what's up, y'all? This was a kind of impromptu live for me, only because, like I said, I wasn't gonna do that many lives and stuff until I get my laptop, and I still don't even know how much I'm gonna do live wise until I feel like I'm just gonna put this workout videos and I guess do it the old fashioned way a little bit until I feel like it picks up a little bit. I will promise you, when it comes to this channel, I'm not engaging in none of the foolery that is going on in these YouTube streets. I promise you. I'm so Ray Charles to it. I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing, man. I don't understand nothing about what is going on YouTube. I don't understand why people are beefing with each other and all that shit and going back and making, I feel like 100 hours worth of videos about each other. I mean, does TMZ beef with ET online or something? Do National Enquirer and TMZ workers go at it on with each other? And that's not to say y'all can't network, but if shit ain't working, you just, go that way. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't think you need to do it. Everybody is really, really talented and good. I may not agree with everybody all the time, but everybody has a lane and things that they can do and they can offer. So I'm not quite sure what everybody's arguing about, y'all. All right. I wanted to talk about Reginae. And this one for me was like, this is the sound off, all right? If this is your first time visiting the channel, please like, comment. I want all of that stuff. Bear with me. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn this shit. But hold on. I'm sorry. And see, and the computer keep freezing up on me, so bear with me. I came over here for something. I'll figure it out. All right, so I don't know if you guys have been listening. Let's play the clip, and then I'm going to talk about it afterwards. So here we go. Because I was just really distraught. I hate when people project their bullshit onto people. And it's probably one of my biggest pet peeves because it's like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really I literally would just look at you like I could give two shits about what you're talking about. Like, I'm that person. Like, I don't care. Like, you gotta matter to care. Like, for your opinion to. I mean, I gotta care for your opinion to matter. So I never understand people who just really just wanna let you know something. Like, let me know what. Cause, sorry, all I'm gonna do, and I'm eating some horrible gummy bears. They're so good. All I'm gonna do is just let you know how, I'll probably say something like, damn, you were trying to get that off. Like, because I really don't give a shit. I really don't be giving a shit. So, I never understand that with people. Like, why they think they can just tell people, talk shit to people, or think people gotta give a fuck about their opinion, or people gotta feel how you feel about them. You get what I'm saying? So if you think someone is too big, you wanna tell somebody, or you expect that person to feel that way about themselves. And it just doesn't work like that. Fuck how you feel. And that's why when I seen Reginae, I was like, yo, let me talk about that. Like, I really wanted to talk about that. I was like, that shit aggravated me. Because I couldn't imagine, feeling really good about yourself and then always having the public try to either make you into something that you aren't, or trying to project these insecurities that you don't fucking have. And it's like, who told you that? It's because you see me and you think I should feel that way? This shit be bananas. So, I most definitely feel where Reginae's coming from. Because that's some bullshit, and I would went off too. I would have went off too. I mean, she didn't even go off, but I'd have to say something. I would. All right, so here we go. Look, I would be still struggling. There you go.
this a lot. And you guys may try to bully everybody else into thinking that they're not cute and that they're not enough and that they're whatever. It ain't nothing that you mothers could tell me that's gonna make me feel less than how I feel about myself. Okay? So you can say whatever you want. Like you can make up whatever story you.
No, and that's real talk. I wanted to stop there because I wanted to talk about that because I felt like she's right. Like she's most definitely right. Like why do people want you to feel how they want you, they want you to feel bad about yourself because they don't like you. And it's like I don't check in with you. Who the fuck are you? I don't get no validation from you. Who are you? And it'd be like people who don't even fucking know you. It'd be like people you don't even know that sound of their voice. And that's essentially what it is for Reginae. She doesn't know any of us, but we want to chime in and tell this girl about herself. We want her not to feel confident about herself. We want her to walk around and feel like an ugly fucking duckling because that's what we deem her. I'm not gonna say we, but you ignorant motherfuckers deem her. Are you fucking serious? So, the reason this came out, Reginae used to be friends with a Lori Harvey and Tania girl. Very beautiful. All three of them are beautiful girls. And I'm going to show you a picture of them because I want you to see they're all beautiful girls. And I'm pretty sure in the video they're going to show you that too. So let me keep going. Let me just, because we haven't got there yet. Sorry, y'all. My video computer's pausing it up. Few more days. So.
You need to make, okay? But this confidence.
Lit Mobile just sent me this wireless solar power bank. Let's see what's inside. Power bank has 20,000 milliamps. It can charge your iPhone or Android up to 8 times. I just love the way this product is designed. It has these grips on the side.
Yeah, I'm trying to toggle back and forth and keep pausing on me.
It's water resistant. My favorite feature about the Lit Power Bank is I can charge my phone wirelessly. I love all these
solar... Finally can skip.
It don't go away overnight. So, but you're going to have to try a lot to do. You're going to have a lot of stuff to do to get this confidence down. So, I just wanted to tell you, it's going to be very, very hard. It's going to be very hard. And, I just
go, girl.
Y'all, because it's a lot of stuff. Like, I read one girl comment.
She's learning. I shut out her.
Spoke on it. I'm going to speak on it now. Stop saying I don't fit in. Okay? Stop making up stories. Okay, guys? 1, I have no problems with nobody. Like, nobody. Like, it's for real. I have no problems with anybody. Okay? I have no problems with Hyena. I have no problems with Lori. I have no problems with Asia. They are all cool. They are all my friends. We're cool. We talk. It's no problem. So for y'all to tell me how I don't fit in with a group when them girls live in LA together, y'all. I live in Atlanta. Okay?
Just bullshit. Look at that.
I live in Atlanta. So I can't show my beach body. I can't show my beach body. So, like, I can't be in the pictures. So, that's what it is. So, what y'all keep trying to say this and say that, like, stop playing me. I've been that bit. Like, stop trying me. I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. Like, we all cute. We all cute as hell. Like, somebody somebody get us all in a magazine, please.
Okay.
So, like, don't do that. Like, I'm representing for the chocolate girl.
Yep.
What Tina, she's like, what's she? Is she? I know she likes Spanish or
Yeah, I mean,
everybody represented for a different type of different things. So I need everybody to calm down.
Yes.
Okay.
Totally agree. All right, so shout out 9mag TV. They did a great job uploading that. I don't even know if anybody else spoke in that video, but I just wanted you guys to hear that part of it because it's essentially what I wanted to talk about. So, hold on one second. So these are the ladies that she was referring to right here. Let's see if it'll let me move. This thing be acting up, y'all. All right, so these are the ladies. So you have, this is Reginae, and this is, sorry, they think it's the Tania girl? I don't know. But this is Tania, and this is for sure, I know Lori. So this is the Tania girl, because you can tell. Because Lori looks really tall, much taller than this. But all beautiful women. And Toya, and Reginae is a darker skinned girl. I don't know why people have this thought in their head that we all as friends have to look alike. That is some of the most insecure female crab in a barrel as bullshit mindset that I've ever fucking heard. I don't even want to be friends or associate with a female who thinks that all her friends have to look like her, think like her, because that's where she feels she's the most secure at. Fuck you. That's dumb. And for the fact that people are trying to push that on Reginae to, like, I ain't got no problem with those girls. What do you mean I don't fit in because I look different? That's stupid. And it's so stupid. And it's only fucking black women who do this shit, yo. It's only us who feel like we have to have this sense of, like, competition amongst each other. I ain't competing with nobody. I hate this shit, y'all. I really do. That's why today was a sound off. This is the first me introducing y'all to the sound off. That's why today is the sound off. Because this shit right here, this is so divisive. This conversation. Y'all want this girl. Now she don't fit in. So now she's supposed to think something is wrong with her. So now she's supposed to think all the light-skinned girls reject me. I'm not as pretty as the light-skinned girls I hang out. Is that what y'all want her to feel? Y'all want her to stay in her lane in that type of way? Know your lane because you're the dark-skinned girl. You don't look as good as these other girls. Is this just seems like a way to remind her that society doesn't think she's as beautiful as the women around her. That's all the fuck this was. That's all the fuck this was. Society wanted to remind Reginae that, hey, you're not tall enough. You're kind of wide in the hips. You're kind of thick. I'm going to say wide, but you're thick, you know? You're not model-esque. This is society's way of trying to force that to feel bad. And then as soon as somebody do something to their face, everybody want to call them out and wonder why they did what they did. But you jump on the bandwagon of making these girls feel some sort of way about how they look. So there's a big conversation about Summer Walker, and I guess Summer Walker did her nose. Big whoop-de-doo. Not everybody is claiming what you claiming. I've seen people say, I'm so disappointed in Summer Walker. Oh my God, I thought she was doing it for the natural girls. Who told you that? Did Summer Walker tell you that? And why she gotta claim that? That's how she feels. That's how she feels. That's what she want to do. That's what she wants to do. That doesn't make her any less black. Doesn't even make her any less, wanting to be natural, if you want to be honest with you. Yeah, okay, she gets her nose done. Okay, that's a cosmetic surgery, but she could still live her natural, everlasting, loving, pro-black ass heart without having to prove that, what, because I don't like my nose? What does that mean? What is that? My nose is the only thing that makes me black? That is so dumb. That is so dumb. That is so dumb. That is not the only thing. And if that's how that girl felt, I wish her the best. I wish her luck. I hope it's what she wanted. All of that, I hope she, doesn't go too extreme. I hope this one surgery is enough on her nose or on her face. But if she wants something else, go ahead and do that, girl. That's your prerogative. But we can't project our beliefs and us wanting her to be, a natural sister on her. If that's not what she wants. I don't even know if she's ever said that. Like, stop putting shit on people. Stop putting shit on people. Like, no, you can't come around with your expectations and what you think someone should be doing and thinking that they should live up to that. No, it don't work like that. It does not work like that. I tell people that all the time. I don't know what you thought I should be or who you thought I was going to be or what you think I should be doing. But that has no concern of mine. And the same thing goes for Reginae. Like, you want me to slow down feeling dope about myself because you feel some sort of way? Colorism is real, and we all know that. Lil Wayne, her own father, made a comment about let me see if I want to pull it up. Nope, you guys can go pull up. And that's another thing when it comes to I'm just going. But that's another thing. Sometimes I'll pull some stuff up so you can see where I got it from. Sometimes I won't. That's why it's my damn channel. The hell? All right? Like, like, people think I will not go out of my way to the extent of, like, if I don't feel like it. That's all I'm saying. But y'all know y'all are tuning into to YouTube for our fucking opinions, okay? And if that bothers you, this is not the place for you, or you need to go to the CNN channel or any of those other channels that fit your needs. But anyway, I lost my thought. But back to this shit. All I want to say is that people need to get a life. People need to leave people alone. I know for myself, and I'm going to talk a whole lot about myself because it's my motherfucking channel. I know for myself, I'm like, I don't care what you like. You know what I'm saying? I've literally had to do this in life. Like, I've literally had to take that stance. Like, I didn't ask you who you thought I should be. Like, this is my life. I control my life. You get what I'm saying? Nobody's expectations should be my problem or what you thought I should be, or because you see. I always say this all the time because y'all see me. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna put that back on camera so I can show y'all. Come on. All right. So, no, we don't want that. This is what. Y'all see me. So right now, I just got my hair done over the weekend. So I call this the Mabel. Mabel King. You know, when the curls are still tight. And you'll see, because I know, man, when they loosen up, I look younger. But when they're really tight, I look older. I don't mind either. I still look cute. And that's why I call it my Mabel King. But go back and look at what's happening. She used to have them tight curls and shit in her hair. But the point of the matter is, because I'm a chubby girl, and I'm not all that, like, big. Let me see. I'm not all that. Oh, I don't want to knock that down. My little makeshift area here. Let me see. I'm trying to give you an idea, like, my size. Let me see. Can you see me? Well, wait. Let me see. Well, you can't see. But, I'm not, you can't see. I'll show you one day. But anyway, I'm not like no toothpick or nothing, right? And I think because I got this round, like, pie face thing going on, I got this brown skin, I look like a traditional African-American girl, right? I'm gonna say traditional. I don't know what the hell that means, because I get told I look exotic. But I look like somebody's, for some people, I look like their aunt, right? And because they feel that way, they will think that I'm supposed to behave a certain way, or I'm supposed to not partake, or they'll assign like this mamminess to me. And it's like, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? As a woman, and you're another woman, don't play with me. I'm not your mammy. I even say I'm not your auntie. I'm not your mammy, I'm not your auntie. I'm not none of those things. I'm not even 40 years old. I'm not claiming it. So don't be cunty. Like, that's what I have to tell them. And then the age I am in, like, the 50-year-olds, I'm not even close. So it's like, no, I'm not your aunties. I'm out here. Pussy pops, all of that. So what do you mean? My mouth can be reckless, as you can see. But yeah. And all that, people will try to put you in a box and think it's your job to be in that box or do. And no, that's not my, what? Who said that to you? I'm comfortably who I'm going to be. You get what I'm saying? The same thing with Reginae. I love that she was just like, I hope my niece turns out just like that. Like, you better bring, and that's how I feel. You better bring an army, a legion of doom, if you're gonna fuck with my confidence. A legion of fucking doom. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Like, you can't break what you didn't make. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, you're gonna have to bring a legion of doom, fucking with me, and that's just all there is to it. And so when Reginae said that, I was like, yo, I feel the same fucking way. That's why people be trying to throw darts or try to do anything. And that's how sick people are, right? People would rather try to like tear you down or try to make you feel bad about yourself. Like, it's a sick world out here. People are sick. They don't feel good about themselves. And they don't like that you feel good about yourself. So now I need to do something so you cannot feel so good. And because you feel so good. And I'm pretty sure there was probably people, I remember when Reginae, let me see something, because I don't know if anybody's in the chat, so, because I'm not, because I'm, when you're new with this, you just, you know how it is, you'll be talking to yourself. But anyway, so, I remember Reginae was having difficulty in, high school, right? I think it was like she had her Sweet 16, I don't know. But she ended up not finishing and going to regular high school due to homeschooling or whatever. I remember she was like, it was being reported that the kids at school was giving her a hard time. And I immediately, when you hear Reginae talk, I'm bougie. So I get it. It doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh, okay. But I can see how being around some girls who are just jealous and haters, that they feel some sort of way. You get what I'm saying? I've never, like, a lot of Black women that I come across will be offended that you really think highly of yourself. And for some reason, the messaging or the things that they hear in their head, I said, I feel beautiful today. Like, damn, I feel like I'm feeling good. Like, you just walk with your head high. There can be somebody with you who don't like that shit. You need to be more humble. What the fuck does that mean? In the sense of, like, you get what I'm saying? In the sense of, like, what does that mean? Be more humble. It's so crazy, the messaging. Like, it feels like everyone tells little girls to be strong, be strong, and know your worth and all these other stuff, and make sure you stand up for yourself. Like, I tell my niece that. Like, that's what you tell little girls. But some men don't understand those little girls are also becoming women. They become women. And that same type of encouragement and that same type of fierceness and strength that you wanted your little girl, you can't be turned off of it by it when it's in a woman who's been told that as a little girl. It doesn't make sense. That messaging is so crazy to me. We will tell our little girls to be a certain way, and then when they become women, we punish them for being that way. We try to tell them that they're wrong or something's wrong with them for being that way. There's probably someone watching Reginae and feeling like, oh, why you think you all that? Because you should think you all motherfucking that. I think I'm all that. You should think you all that. What? Like, what? But how do you hear it any other way? How do you hear it that the person is saying that if I feel great about myself and I feel good, what in your head make you feel slighted? Like, where's the diss at? How is that bragging? What are we friends for if I can't mention feeling good? If I can't mention a raise, if I can't do this, like, everything bothers you. And for Reginae, I can just imagine having money at your disposal. I'm pretty sure there's somebody who ain't got money around you is gonna feel some sort of way because you got money. And will feel like you should be looking out because that's what you're supposed to do. Says who? You taking my kindness for weakness? And it's not wrong for doing for people, but there's a sense of sometimes people think you owe them. And that's where it's a problem. Or niggas do things to make you feel like they're trying to finesse you. You get what I'm saying? And ain't nobody stupid. So you catch on real quick to that behavior. Reciprocity in every fucking thing that I do in life. So I don't get it fucked up. And that's not to say you don't do from your heart. That's not to say you don't do that's not to say you don't do from your heart. And that sure as hell isn't to say that you do and expect it in return. But we all know when we're in relationships and we're in situations with people and those relationships and situations are all lopsided. We all know what that's about. With the reciprocity. But at the same time, I might be able to buy or take you out to dinner, right? And I could, because I have the money, right? And you may not be able to do that same exact thing for me, and that's fine, right? But you may show me your love and you got me in a different way. And that's equal to me. Do you know what I'm saying? But again, if the person on the lower end or the person who doesn't have money starts to, like I said, finesse, then someone's taking your kindness for weakness, and you don't owe nobody anything. And I don't care if you had $1 million and they had one. Nobody has to be made to feel like someone is trying to outsmart them or be slick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not a good feeling. Because as your friend, I would give you what you asked me for. And that's the crazy thing about people who be trying to finesse their friends and finesse the people who love them and that would look out for them. You if you would just be a stand-up person and just ask for it, you would have it. And that blows my mind. Have you ever tried asking something reasonable? But when you make someone you feel like you're trying to finesse them, they don't gotta do shit. And that's just it. And like I said, Reginae having difficulties with females and stuff like that, I most definitely could see it. But the fact of the matter is, the media tried to cause division amongst these women. They, even worse, tried to make Reginae feel bad about herself. How are you going to say that she doesn't fit in? Like, she doesn't even live on the same coast. Like, wouldn't fit in because, I guess this all started because she hasn't been pictured with these women who live in California and she lives in Georgia? Am I the only one that's been in the house for like 3 months? So when is these said pictures, the last pictures? At the end of the day, why are we watching that hard? There's tons of people who have pockets of girlfriends in different states and different areas that they move around. That's not unusual. Like, that's not unusual. Those are Cali girls. When she go out there, she gonna hit them up and they gonna be in these streets. When she's at Georgia, she's with her Georgia girls. Like, what the fuck? It doesn't even make sense. Like, it's like, people give opinions about shit that, like, we don't even know nothing about that life. But shout out to Reginae for standing up and letting people know. And letting people know that, like, get a life, jump out my butt. Because that's sure enough what I've been on all that type of time. Like, she was actually really good. She was actually really good at responding to it. So, but yeah, that was what this was about. Let me see. I don't want to talk about anything else real quick. Takashi, about the snitching thing. Listen, so I've been listening to so many people. Oh, the other thing is I just want to make sure that I said shout out 9mag TV. Make sure you check them out. And then the other thing about the why this topic came up about Reginae, it is believed, and listening, I think I caught it on Mob Radio, that this may have came out because of what may be in that Ducati. I don't know, allegedly. Basically, there's just a whole bunch of shit that's going to be coming out. That's all. Yes. Do they have any lamb chops? Huh? Yeah. How many? Okay, you can get those. Of course. All right. All right. Ma, pick up some more butter. In case they have it, because we can't find it. Oh, mommy, and I also do we have any green pepper? We have green pepper? Like fresh green pepper, not the frozen ones. Huh? I can't hear you. Oh, mommy, can you see if they got that Alfredo sauce? The white one that we get. Cause I want it. You can get it out of my money. All right. All right, bye. I'm so happy. They got the lamb chops. All right, so like, cause COVID-19, so I gotta go far out to get certain things because the local ones don't be having everything. So when certain items, I'd be kind of happy. So I wanted some lamb chops. So my mom got the lamb. We're gonna get the lamb chops, and I'm gonna make me some rasta pasta, some shrimp rasta pasta on the side. Mmm, that is gonna be so good. But you know what? Sometimes I don't want to put the jerk seasoning in the rasta pasta. I kind of just be liking the like a little flavor. Of course, you're gonna make out. So I just may make the lamb chops jerk and then make some rasta pasta on the side. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Anyway, so what are we talking about? Takashi 69. This is what I think. Everybody made so much valid points about Takashi 69. I think there are sometimes I'm like, why are we mad at him? And then other times, like I think I was listening to Joe Budden and I listen to a lot of Joe Budden. I gotta get back into it, but I haven't listened in quite a while. But listen, right? Okay, real quick, let me tell you a story. So I wanted to understand like toxic men. And so for me, it's like, how do I get close to a toxic guy and kind of get their thoughts and understand them and see like how they can start off toxic and kind of grow into being like kind of mature and not thinking like the old but just really being new. And so for me, sometimes part of that journey has been like the Joe Budden podcast for me. What other like way could you get like that type of insight into like men other than like to feel like you're a fly on the wall? That's how I feel about the Joe Budden podcast. I feel like I'm a fly on the wall listening to men. And, at sometimes they offer such balance on all the topics. So at some point in times, Roy will say something very chauvinist. I still like them. He will say something very chauvinist. Maul. I don't know how to. He's like that too cool for school guy. So I mean, he's not chauvinist. He's not chauvinist. But anyway, they just balance each other out really well, and that's why I think the show really works really really well. But I think everybody's known whatever they've known about Joe Budden. So for me, I was like, okay, like yeah, he's really toxic sometimes, and he says some crazy shit. But again, I still like the journey that like you're going on with somebody who's trying to grow. You know what I mean? Now, after I was at the hands of, what he's like, I mean, I may not feel that same way if I was like, if he did it to me, like if I was the person that was in a toxic relationship with him. But from the outside looking in, it's kind of, it's interesting to watch. It's interesting to watch. At least he's like, at least to me, even though like I said, I don't agree with everything, but they seem to be open to wanting to learn more. They seem to be open to want to like have a conversation to understand. So even if they don't necessarily agree, they're open to hearing. I like that. I like that. All right, so I was listening to Maul, and Maul was talking about the fact that Takashi, an outsider of African American community, was able to come in, be a part of it, reap the benefits of the African American community, and profit from it, right? And then turn around and then not play by the same rules. And I thought that was just an interesting way to look at it, and rightfully so, because Takashi is responsible for actual things happening to people, right? he took trolling and it was like he was online. You said people who online, oh, they're never gonna do something, they're never gonna do anything. It's like he took the trolling offline, and the gang was the super PAC. The gang was the super PAC, and so he felt comfortable coming offline, and that's what that was. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, there's two ways to look at it. There's the way that he snitched because, he felt his life was endangered. And there's the way that look at it is, no, he has no right. He was a part of the game. He knew what it was. For me, when it comes to this street shit and all that hood shit, and I'm someone who's watched a lot of like hood documentaries. I've watched a lot of like hood, really good like series. Like you'll hear me mention The Wire a lot. All the other stuff like Paid in Full. I've watched all of the American Gangster documentary series that was on BNT back in the day. I mean, all of them. I mean, to the point, like, I was reading, what's that, Don Divas, and they were talking about the Chamber Brothers and shit like that. Like, I've read shit like that, you know what I mean? So, when, to me, at the end of the day, it's all about self-preservation, right? So, I think, we get wrapped into this loyalty and thinking that, we in the street, that there's this loyalty, there's this brotherhood, there's this false sense of brotherhood. And we hold people to that. But we fail to realize at the end of the day, but it's always been about self-preservation. When you played that nigga for that pack, or when you did something behind his back, like you were always doing shit for yourself. You get what I'm saying? So the game has always been that you gotta survive it. So that's why it's not something that I feel like when you talk about Tekashi, he survived. Niggas like Alpo survived. Niggas like Nicky Barnes survived. Come on, these niggas have survived. The nigga from Baltimore, I think his name was, he was the pastor on The Wire. He survived. And I'm not saying they all snitched. But I really think some of what people are mad about Tekashi about is he outsmarted the hood niggas. He outsmarted maybe the smartest hood niggas. The bosses. He just really did. You know what I mean? He just really did. Like, he knew that he was the first one to speak. He flipped it in a way that made sense. Because outside of the hood, I promise you, outside of the hood, and that's why he can get 2 million followers and people still want to buy his albums and shit. Outside of the hood, it all sounds like, I would have did the same thing. That's all it sounds like. Those rules that certain people are abiding by, that's a small percentage of people are going to look at it like that. A small percentage of people are going to look at it like that. And that's just because they're down with it and they moving and they in that life. But anybody outside of it is not looking at it like that. They're not. So that's why he's able to sell. And that's why he's fine. If y'all remember, if people who've been watching my podcast remember, I said that he would not hurt not one bit because I understood who his audience was. And because who his audience was, I knew he'll be fine. Because all his audience here, Middle America, they wanted to kill you. Fuck that shit. You did the right thing. That's all the fuck they hear. They don't hear, oh, nah, you were supposed to go to jail. You were supposed to let them kill you and your mom. That doesn't register as being normal. That doesn't register as that's what you're supposed to do because they have no concept of that life. So I don't know how anybody could be surprised. If you have no concept of a life in the rules, then when you hear some crazy shit like, he was going to kill your mother. You get what I'm saying? You see why it doesn't connect? You see why the people who buy in it aren't too bothered by it? Because if you're on the outside, that's crazy. I'm just telling you what I think. All right, so let me get off this. Because I want to watch some TV. And I want to chill. And I'm hungry. And I just want to just chill. All right, y'all be blessed. If this is your first time this is the first time I've done a live just where I just like sit and kind of talk, but it was cool. But if you live on here because But anyway, if this is your first time to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear your opinions. What do you guys think about Reginae and her just saying, oh, so you think I'm ugly? What does that mean? Was I supposed to think that too? Like, what? Oh, so you don't approve? So now I gotta be sad about me? You don't like me, so now I gotta not like me? You turned off, so now I gotta be turned off? Yo, you just gotta laugh at people because it's like, what the hell? Nothing to do with the person. Nothing to do with me. All I know in life is that when you don't like something and you don't like somebody, you move on. You go on about your life. I don't even feel the need to tell people I don't like them. I just think the way, or I don't care for them, or I don't want to be associated. I just think the way I behave will show that. And that's not ignorant, but you all know, when you short with somebody, everybody know the universal signs of being short with somebody. But all that thinking that somebody gotta change for me, don't nobody gotta fucking change for me. If you ain't doing nothing to me, like if it's not a personal, then it's not a fucking personal. What's wrong with people? Just learn to say, I don't rock with that person. I don't like them. I could not even imagine being so like vicious or being to the point. Like, okay, I'll tell this story. All right. I had to catch myself, right? So I wouldn't be like one of those crazy people online. Just like when you know how you come across somebody, you don't like them for whatever reason. It is what it is. You don't like them. Okay, so y'all remember, I think it was like a year or two. What's her name? What's her name? Okay, so Cuban Doll. Yep, that's her name. And was beefing with one of my favorite underground rappers, which is the girl from Detroit, Rocky Bed. Everyone knows I love Rocky Bed. Like, actually, Talking to Me Crazy is my I think when I do live, I'm gonna come into that. But Talking to Me Crazy is my favorite song. I used to do my podcast to that that's what we started with. But her and Rocky and my mouth gets so fucking dry. Look at this, my water. I know I grabbed the water. No, I guess I didn't. Oh, here's some water. Okay, so I know. Damn, where was I? Okay, so Rocky Bad and Cuban Doll was beefing, and y'all remember the whole incident allegedly where Cuban Doll may have put Rocky Bad in a cage with her ex-manager, who he's no longer Rocky's manager. I don't know what happened with that. Woo. Anyway, so they put Rocky in the cage. I was really pissed. I was pissed. Like, I was mad. Like, I remember wanting to go fight. I remember wanting to go fight for Rocky. Like, I was like, where that bitch at? You ain't even gotta move. Like, it was a move. I remember feeling to myself, I was like, you ain't gotta move, Rocky. I'm gonna go get him. I remember wanting to go get Cuban Doll for fucking Rocky Bad, right? And then, so the shit pop off, and you go into Rocky's page, and I'm going to fucking Cuban's page, and I'm fucking looking at both of their pages and shit. And I get the urge to want to start writing when I get to Cuban's page. Like, fuck you. When they catch you. When Tricky and them catch you. Like, I'm talking about some shit like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Right? Super Spanish. Super, weird. And I just remember, I was typing it. So I think I did it for 2 days. And by the third day, right? And I didn't do many messages. I think I probably did 1 or 2. By the third day, I said, bitch, you are taking time to pull up someone's page that you don't like, that does not know you, to tell them what exactly? You have all this energy for somebody that you don't know, and you're willing to risk it all. Oh my gosh. At that point, I was like, I don't understand y'all, how y'all do that, how y'all get so mad at people to the point where you're like, there's people who go to people's pages every fucking day to just hate. Like, that's crazy. Because I'm of the mindset, like, if you are doing something I don't like, I take you out of my, like, peripheral. Remove. Peace. Blessings, though. But I don't need to see that. There are so many people on my fucking timeline on Facebook that I'm just like, we're still friends, but I don't see what they post because I can't get with it. I don't like it. Especially like, especially with men. If you still that man, still like calling women bitches and hoes and like you just mad disrespectful. Everything you say about women is just disgusting. If you're one of those type of men, I most definitely just at this point in life, I just delete you. I don't think we have anything to talk about. Like you're not talking like a man, and which makes me think that I don't want to have anything to do with you. Just me personally, that's a lack of growth in my opinion. You know what I mean? So I just want to run into you and just say hi. Because if you don't get it by now, or how to treat a woman, how to talk to a woman, any of that, you still need training on any of that. I don't need to be in your presence. I don't need to be around you. I'm not going for it. I just can't go for that. Shout out Shantae Moore. I think is that Tamia? I just can't go for that. And that's just real talk on talk. So I've come to some decisions when it comes to those type of like disrespectful as men, or even some of these old men be trash too, because they just be trash. But when it comes to them, I don't want to be around that shit. I'm not coddling you. It's not my job. If you my nigga, then you my nigga. I'm gonna be sweet on you. But all these rest of these niggas, they just want you to be dumb. Got some Pringles. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here because I feel like I'm rambling because I could go on. Anything else? Anything else? I got a phone call I recorded for y'all. I'm gonna play. But yeah, that's it. Peace out, y'all. Oh, like I was saying, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear what you think about what Reginae had to say. I also want to hear what you think about Tekashi. My final opinion with Tekashi, I just think people are just mad because he outsmarted them. I think they're just mad because this square pulled one over on him, and he's still out here flossing. That's why I think people are mad. But you know what I did want to talk about before I go? Sarah shot his baby mother. I don't know. I see reconciliation in their future, but maybe not, because they seem to be kind of similar in personalities. And sometimes that can be bad for people. But when she said Lori Harvey is the only person that's been around, I felt that. And I felt like Roseanne Cash Wins McDonald's. Oh. I felt like when she said that, I was like, yes, you are absolutely right. These niggas are picking and choosing who they want to call hoes. Lori is a beautiful girl. And I don't even I'm not shaming her, but the fact of the matter is niggas are not calling her out and saying that she has whole behavior because how she looks. And there's just no getting around that. Because how she looks and the name that's behind her. But her behavior is very, I don't think it, but I know that's what men will call it. It's very thoughtish. Her behavior is very thoughtish. And men don't say that. Men aren't saying that. But I always say men won't say it while you thoughting. But after you finish your thought run, they be right there to remind you and treat you like a thought. So I just hope she just don't stay too long in the game of thoughting. But yeah. But I shout out to Sarah for calling it out. Like, how dare you? Like, who? I mean, what? We know that Sarah was with 6ix9ine, and then we know she's allegedly slept, and all this shit is allegedly. And if you're getting your news from me, if you think I need to have like a 300 and something or whatever PhDs to tell you my opinion, why are you on YouTube for that? That's crazy to me. That's fucking crazy. When y'all pull up hair videos, do you require them to be cosmetologists? I just want to know. Niggas are stupid. They can say anything to hate. Who she thinks she is? What degree does she have? Niggas say anything to hate. I'm sorry. But yeah, shout out Sarah. But all we know is that she was with Takashi, and then we know she was with what's his name? Allegedly she supposedly slept with Shawty, and I think allegedly people think she slept with the dude who whatever video Fetty. Well, either way, that's 3 people. Lori Harvey has been knocking them down, and I'm not mad at her, but she's been knocking them down. And nobody ain't saying shit about her knocking them down. So, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I shout out Sarah. I like her. She seems like she's just not fazed by nobody. She's gonna do whatever the fuck she wants, and it is what it is. Like, think whatever you want. I don't owe that nigga nothing, and she don't owe Takashi anything. You know, the way he's been shitting on her. But you know, we don't know all of everything. He may have slept with somebody of her friends. We don't know. We don't know what type of relationship they had. A nigga will be cheating on you. Y'all be in an open fucking relationship, and the minute you sleep with somebody, he'll still be mad. So we just don't know. And we don't know what that was. Maybe he's only mad because it was Shawty. You ever think about that? I mean, granted, that's something to be mad about, but they may have had an open situation. It seems like that to me, to be honest with you. But I don't know. Those are my thoughts, and I'm tired of giving you my thoughts right now. All right. So y'all know, I said it in the beginning, but I stay with this lip gloss, like the lip gloss stays. I can't just, lip gloss and eating at the same time doesn't work. So that's why we didn't do that. But the lip gloss is always here because that's our bougie thing. And I know a lot of people was like, why are you calling the show I'm Just Bougie? I was just like, I just got tired of explaining like myself, like, and like who I am as a person and stuff like that. And I felt like people would say that about me, but they would say it and it wasn't like I'm not like bougie, like, oh God, no, I'm not going to eat that. Like, I'm not like that. But I think because, I want to use the right word. I think I'm refined. And I think I can come across as refined around certain people. So I just think that, what some people may think or like or things acceptable and stuff like that, I'll come around and be like, I don't like that. Like, no, I don't like that, but that's not for me. Or no, I don't like that. Like, no, you can't talk to me like that. And I think that gets labeled as bougie. But in society, it's how you're supposed to treat people. So it'd be like the littlest things will get you labeled bougie because dysfunction is normal in their world. That's what I would say. Dysfunction is normal in their world. So because you come around and you're just like, no, you're not going to talk to me like that. No, I don't have to accept that. No. Nope, that's not normal. Oh, no, I don't agree. That doesn't, you know what I mean? And you come with a sense of, like, I know who I am, and you know how to advocate for yourself, or you know how to eloquently just say how you feel. Some women will be in a room of men, and they will shrink themselves, or, won't say how they really feel, will go along to get along, and sometimes that doesn't all the time. I know a majority of the time that's not good for us. That's not good for us. How many movies are we seeing where women just go along with what the man says, and then later on they end up just like suffering because of it? Like, we've seen it countless times. So if it's a business situation and we're doing business, or if it's like a platonic situation, I'm talking to you like you one of my niggas, and that's just that, and that's why a lot of dudes do think I'm cool, because we're just talking like regular. You know what I'm saying? But if you want something like that like, oh, sweet, like kind of unsure of herself kind of girl, talks real soft, that's not me. That's not me at all. All right, I'm going to get off here. I'm rambling again. All right, y'all be blessed. Y'all be black. And y'all be back. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what you think about all 3 of these topics. Bye, y'all.